Hello and welcome. We want to thank you for taking time from your busy schedule to watch this very important presentation. Someone cared enough about you to invite you to learn about redox signaling molecules, ASEA, the one and only cell signaling supplement in the world. Medical experts around the world are calling redox signaling molecules the greatest scientific breakthrough of our lifetimes, right?
Exactly. If I were a scientific expert, that's what I'd say.
Oh, you are an expert.
Oh, awesome. Then that's what I'd say.
Absolutely. So let's get this going. So my name's Terri Malmed, and I am joined with my husband, Dr. Foster Malmed.
Hello.
We are triple diamonds with ASEA, which just means we've helped a lot of people to regain their health, their finances, to be a better athlete, to prevent things, just to help a lot of people, right?
And to look better.
And
to be younger. And in case you know anybody who wants to be younger.
Yes. My husband has been a chiropractor for 36 years. He's a certified applied kinesiologist. And he spent 5 of those years using ASEA Redox supplement in the hospital where he worked here in New York. Correct?
Absolutely correct.
Yes. So just a little background on Dr. Foster and myself. We were introduced to ASEA 9 years ago last week. Well, gosh, 2 days ago?
2 days ago. 9 years ago, 2 days ago.
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
And happy anniversary to you.
And it was one of the biggest, wonderfulest things that ever happened to us. I was sick. I had been sick for 6 years. I used to be a personal trainer. And my husband and I had my own studio. We shared space. But I was very sick, and I had an autoimmune. I had been bitten by a bug. I was just really sick. Everything in my body hurt. I had extreme fatigue. No doctors could help me. They just gave me more medication and then more medication for that. And I just kept getting worse and worse. I did handfuls of supplements every day. I did everything from Eastern medicine to Western medicine, and nothing got me better. My husband was frustrated because he's always been able to help me, and he couldn't help me. And it was very sad for him, right, babe?
Very sad for me, yeah. Absolutely. When you have a wife that you can't get better, and I had always been her healer and her helper, and I was helpless, and it was a dark time.
Exactly. So a friend from California calls and says they have this ASEA product, which we've never heard of. He talked about the cardiovascular benefits, the athletic benefits, because back then they didn't know everything that these molecules did. And he just asked us to try it. We were not network marketers. We thought network marketing was a pyramid scheme. That was our ignorance. We didn't know the difference because a pyramid scheme, of course, has no product, no service, and it's illegal. Anyway, we didn't really want to join a business, but we said, all right, we'll try the product. So we did. And in 3 days of trying this network marketing, sports product, salt water product from Salt Lake City, I got out of bed and could walk. All my discomfort was gone. My fatigue was gone. I felt better than I had in 6 years. And it was the first day of the rest of my life. That was the beginning for us. We didn't think it was the product at first, or Foster didn't. I said, it has to be. I've done nothing else. But he's a scientist, and he said, this is a sports product. It's not going to do anything for your immune system. He was wrong.
I was that time.
You were that time, exactly.
So on the calendar, it was the only time.
Yes, exactly. So I felt great, got my life back. On day 5, it was the best day ever. I wasn't napping anymore. I had no more pain. And again, like I said, that was the beginning of our journey. My husband started doing the research into these molecules, what they were, where they came from, were they safe. He did all of the research, and he came back to me and he said, darling, this is why you're better. He said, these molecules are going to change the world. This is the greatest health breakthrough of this century, is basically what you said. So, by the way, my autoimmune never came back. I just thrived. And so we just started sharing the product with people. We said, we're not going to do the business, but we'll share the product because we'd like to help people. And that's a really important part of this, is if you don't like people, get off of this webinar right now.
You can take the product, but don't join the business because it's not going to go so well.
Right. If you don't want to help people, because this helps every single person is what you're going to learn about tonight. So why don't we get started?
I think we should get started.
Let's get started. Okay. So
they're dying to learn about this.
So why ASEA? The 7 top reasons. There's a lot of reasons why people try these molecules, but the top 7 is they have a health challenge, or they know or love someone with a health challenge. 2, they want future health. They want to be preventative. They just, healthy people that say, I'm not sick. I just want to stay this way. 3 is increased energy and stamina, mental clarity. Those are the top things that people describe when they first start taking ASEA. They just feel better energy, better stamina, less aches and pains, better mental clarity. Those are the things that people report back. 4, healthy, youthful, radiant-looking skin, as my husband said. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm 105 and my husband's 110. Okay, just.
I'm not 110 for another 3 weeks.
They want to be a better athlete. What this does for athletes is absolutely amazing. People want to live younger, longer, and healthier. And 7, additional income streams. Do you know anybody that would like an additional income stream? Who wouldn't, right? But maybe it's not for you, but maybe you know someone. So do you know anyone that's looking for a road to health and wellness, the fountain of youth? We have it, or financial freedom. So let's go. Let's go. Talk about this.
Let's talk about
the science a little bit.
So I'm very blessed and honored to be part of the ASEA'S Medical Professionals Board. So I get to teach this stuff every day. So the science and success of redox signaling. So all health problems are because of damaged cells. Doesn't matter if you're a plant, an animal, or a human. All issues, doesn't matter what it is, it's from damaged cells. And when you utilize this product as a drink and topically, you help your body to heal itself by increasing cellular efficiency, cellular communication, and cellular function. Without those, you decline, and with them, you thrive. So ASEA Redox Supplement is the world's only source for replenishing these essential molecules, and they are responsible for protecting, for rejuvenating, and keeping your cells function at optimal levels as if you were younger. They are responsible for your cells talking to one another, your antioxidants being activated, and we're going to talk about later, improving your genetic expression pathways towards health, and that's a very big deal.
And I think it's really important for people to understand is that, again, this is the only redox signaling supplement. And you hear a lot of things about cellular health. That's the big buzzword. It used to be antioxidants. Now it's cellular health. The problem is nobody has what we have.
Exactly. And we're going to break it down to really simple terms.
Let's break it down. Can you just talk about it? Okay, so number 1, cellular communication. What does that mean for people taking ASEA?
If your cells are not talking to one another, nothing gets done. Your cells must also talk on the inside of the cells for the things inside those cells to function properly. So we call that intra and extracellular communication. And if you don't have those, sorry, you're going to perish. So poor cellular communication, whether it's on your phone or it's in your body, is bad. So look at that house on the left. That house is on fire. Let's say your house is on fire. You go to call the fire department. They're the people who have all the things that can help you to save your home. And you have no bars on your cell phone. You are out of luck. It's a problem. You can't call for help and you can't get your house saved. It is exactly like your cells. If your cells can't call for help, then you are going to decline. It's going to be like your body's on fire from inflammation. You will decline because of poor cellular communication. And what ASEA does is miraculous. It improves your cells talking to one another and inside of themselves, and that is your key to health.
Because cells, if they can't communicate, that's what disease is. That's what aging is your cells not communicating and not able to repair and replace themselves.
Exactly. Think about a cell that's mutated from free radicals for whatever reason, and now it wants to duplicate. Your cells must talk to one another to stop that process, or you're going to have bigger problems. And we don't ever say that ASEA cures anything, but you want your cells talking so that you can stop the breakdown.
And there is, again, no other product that does this. There's none.
None.
What about antioxidant activation? What is that?
Well, so antioxidants, so we know about antioxidants.
Hey, I took tons of antioxidants.
Yes, you did. You took the best antioxidants.
I did take the best.
And how'd you do?
Terrible. I was sick.
Why is that? Because her antioxidants were not activated. She took all the best ones and they just didn't work because she did not have enough redox signaling molecules that she needed to activate her antioxidants. So if you see that picture on the left, you know that's oxidation. That's bare metal that oxygen hits and it oxidizes and your car rusts. And if you don't stop that process by fixing that and putting some paint, which is an antioxidant, over that rust, you're going to lose your car. Same thing happens to you if you start to oxidize because your antioxidants are not activated, just like Terri's, you will start to rust and decline. And that is the scourge of the human race.
And that's why I love this analogy that you made, because I didn't really understand what oxidation was. But when he said it's like when you get hit by a car, get in an accident and you don't fix that dent, it oxidizes and it rusts. And we are rusting.
We're not rusting.
We're not.
No, we're not. Not anymore. Not for 9 years.
Exactly. So let's talk about the latest study that was done.
End of 2017. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, everybody knows about you have genes. Okay. So your genes, they run everything. So what you may not know is only a few percentage points of your genes are not changeable. Your eye color, your hair color, your height, your bone structure. But the rest of them are totally changeable. So look at those things that bug you. Stress and heat and aging and fumes, those things turn your genes off and affect your genetics. They affect your DNA. So what happens to our DNA and what does that cause for us? 50 million Americans have immune system issues.
I was one.
That is so sad. As your genes turn off, 54 million Americans suffer from inflammation issues.
I was one.
As your genes shut off, 1 in 3 deaths in America is cardiovascular related.
That's scary.
Digestion, 57% of the US population suffers from a digestive disorder because of their genetics. And finally, hormone modulation. 80% of women suffer from some sort of hormone imbalance as they age, as their genetic expression pathways towards hormone balance decrease. This is a sad commentary.
Right. And it says women, but really so many things are run by hormones, by the hormone system.
Exactly.
Right? So it's not just
pretty much
women.
Everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so what does ASEA do? So we did a great study the end of 2017.
Well, we didn't.
We did not.
Torrey did.
Exactly.
Right.
So we actually used an independent review board. And then we went to Torrey Labs, one of the best genetic testing facilities in the country, if not the world. The guy started something called Ancestry.com. Okay, they found that everybody who drank ASEA for 8 weeks, they had a 20 to 31% improvement in their genetics that positively impact 5 major areas of health.
Can you guess which ones?
I can, because I know this stuff. So can you. Okay, so we saw 20 to 31% improvement in 100%. Every participant saw improvements in their immune system, in their inflammatory response, in their cardiovascular health, in their digestion, and in their hormone balance and modulation. All those things that are ruining America and the health of our country and the world, look at what this product does. Of course, we used a placebo control. That was salt water. That did nothing. And everyone who used this product had those same responses. It was incredible.
I think it's amazing that 100, what study has done that 100% of the participants in this study, and it was a double-blind, placebo, all of that stuff, they all had changes in just 8 weeks. Absolutely.
By the way, we also proved that 100% of the people who took salt water had 0 changes.
Right.
There's the other 100% number.
Okay. So why do I need a supplement if my body can naturally create these redox signaling molecules? Well, yeah, your cells are making them, but we lose the ability to make these molecules because we are bombarded every day. So it was around puberty that we started to lose these molecules. Now it's younger and younger. That's why we're seeing children that are coming up with things that they shouldn't be, because of the things that we are, again, bombarded with, from pollution, the things we put in our mouth, the things we're breathing. All of these things, health problems are caused by toxic air pollutants and a lack of redox signaling molecules. You can see, everything becomes slow and sluggish. You just begin to see and feel the signs of aging, and begin to look at the signs of aging, right?
I hope the people on here are paying attention. If you're aging, yes, you need this product.
So these are the things, this little circle here that says cancer, asthma. We're not claiming, we're just saying pollution and the things that we're eating and drinking and breathing every day are causing these issues. Let's talk about the topical, because I was excited about the topical.
Yeah, I was not, but I just wasn't that smart back then. Okay, so Terri taught me. So when you look at what happens when you put this product on topically, this is a concentrated form of the drink, Renew 28. We named it that because your face skin should renew every 28 days. And look at what happened. Skin renewal, skin texture, smoothness, elasticity, they all improved in huge ways 100% of the time within 28 days. Cellulite improved by 16% in 12 weeks. Cellulite is all the way down there. All those fat lobules, they're down there with the blood, with your nerves, with your muscles. That's how deep this product goes. And look at these people on the right-hand side of your screen. Look how much younger they look after only 28 days. Pretty amazing stuff. And look at that guy on the left. Notice the smile in the right-hand picture. This is not just for wrinkles. We're claiming no cures. We're just claiming happy users. Anybody who's adolescent wants to be a happy user.
Yes, anything red, bumpy, scaly, itchy, anything. This product is so safe. You can put it on a baby, a newborn baby. You could give the drink to a newborn baby. What is it that you take that is 100% safe, zero toxicity, or to put on your skin, that is, again, has no toxins? It's completely safe. And when you see what it does, it's just phenomenal. I absolutely love this product.
Yep. And we're going to show you what it does.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to just talk about
Absolutely.
this?
Okay, sure. So we call this thing, it's very cool, it's 3 in 5. Okay, so the person who invited you, if you have a tube of the Renew gel and you haven't used it yet, find an area of your body where there's discomfort, soreness, stress, tightness, or a limited range of motion. And you're going to give it a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is it feels great, and 10 is it feels bad. And over the next several minutes, you're going to apply the Redox gel liberally 3 times in 5 minutes. Make sure to shake it first. And after 5 to 10 minutes, after 3 applications, you're going to re-rate it, your discomfort, soreness, stress, tightness, or limited range of motion again. And the vast majority of the time, you will notice that your number decreases as you see what happens as Redox is infused into the cells that go down so deep that it's improving your circulation by 49% in 15 minutes. Nothing else does that. It supports healthy circulation within those few minutes, and within days, you're having up to a 55% increase in your circulation.
And when people are saying, my discomfort is gone, or it was a 10 and now it's a 2, there is no pain reliever in here. This isn't like that stuff that freezes and stinks, and there's no smell, there's nothing sparkly, it's just a clean gel that within 5-10 minutes, you're feeling amazing. Let's talk about the athletic benefits real fast here.
Athletic benefits. Okay, so that looks like Superman. Most of you on here are either Superman or Superwoman.
You.
That's me. His hair's a little darker than mine. Basketball players, people who exercise, people who do cardio, weekend warriors, people who do yoga, play soccer.
Whatever it is.
Children, doesn't matter. This is 100% safe and beneficial for all ages, all sports. When you see who it is we have on this, it's pretty amazing. If you are human, you are probably an athlete. You're probably doing things physically all day, every day. You're not just laying around. and this product is for you.
We're athletes every day. And again, the athletes, the reason they love it is because they have less soreness. They recover very, very quickly. And that's the thing with athletes, is that they work out, but their body has to recover, so they cannot work out as much. But if their body is repairing itself very quickly, they can work out more, get stronger, get faster. And so there is professional athletes, top world athletes all over the world that are using this. So we have Bria Larson, Olympic gold medal swimmer, and she is back in again. She thought she was done. She's going again for another
for the Olympics again.
For the Olympics again, because of ASEA. She drinks it before and after her matches, and every single day, twice a day. And it's been a game changer for her. She's won the gold medal because of ASEA.
And she's been on it how long?
Gosh, since
9 years. Absolutely.
9 years. Amazing. And by the way, that's another thing, that athletes cannot have banned substances. They can't have things in there that will eliminate them. And again, ASEA is completely safe, and it's safe for all athletes, and there is no banned substances. Oh,
exactly.
How about Cody Miller? Another gold medal, Olympic. Two gold medals. Amazing. I got to hold this gold medal. It is heavy and it is cool.
I got to hold his head.
Yes. Dexter Yates is in her 70s. She is a world champion Ironman triathlete. 72?
73.
73 now. And she wins every one of her competitions. They have to go and have trophies made because they don't expect somebody of her age to be winning these. Amazing. Sean Burke, he is also an Ironman triathlete, and he is in his late 50s now. He is stronger and better and winning more competitions now at this age.
Late 50s than he did many years ago.
Michelle Salt, a Paralympic snowboarder. She was in a terrible, terrible accident, broke everything in her body. She is...
she lost a leg.
Lost a leg.
And she's got 16 world records since starting to use ASEA.
So good for her. And then there's Foster.
Wait a minute.
All right. And then there's Cody and Kathy Waits. They're champion Xterra triathletes. They're just amazing. Guys, there's so many. We could just go on and on with all the different athletes that are using this. But we don't have time. So let's move on. So reason number 6. Well, we've already done 1 through 5.
We did.
That people want to live younger, longer, and have the fountain of youth. Who isn't? We've been searching for the fountain of youth. We have it. We have the fountain of youth. You can live younger, longer, look younger, longer, and feel younger, longer. Whatever it is. I don't care if you don't care about looking younger, longer, but who doesn't want to feel good? We don't have to live with all of these aches and pains, and we can slow down the aging process. We don't need to age so quickly. So, like I said, we have the Fountain of Youth, RENU 28, and ASEA.
Yeah, we love our birthdays.
Absolutely.
We're not getting older. It's pretty awesome.
This is Dr. Marty Morin. He's a 40-year, a couple years more now, veterinary and veterinarian researcher from the Washington, D.C. area. He's a wonderful, wonderful gentleman and researcher. And he decided he was going to use RENU 28 for 28 days, and he was only going to put it on half of his face. Now, who would do that? Women wouldn't do that. I would have done that. I wouldn't have. Can you guess which side he used RENU 28 on? Let's see, not on that side, and yes, on that side. And it was just so funny that his wife, Kathy, said, Marty, after this time, she said, please use RENU 28 on the other side of your face because you look like you had a stroke on the one side. Here again, it's just some more wonderful people. As you can see, it's not just for wrinkles and cellulite. It's for everything, as we said. Can you imagine? Look at Rosie at the top left at 84 years old. We always say take a picture before because you may not notice it because at 7 weeks, Rosie was going to stop using the RENU 28 because she said it wasn't making a difference. They showed her the before and after pictures and she was like, oh my gosh, look at her at 87 now. Look at how amazing. Dr. Gary Gordon, he had some things on his face that none of us want to have on our face that can take us off this planet, and look at him now. Bottom left, that's just, again, a scar. 9 weeks. Look at that. We know these people all very well. These are not actors and actresses and models. And then the woman on the right, look at her face. We're not going to talk about health conditions, but can you imagine? And look at how she looks now. Do you know anybody that could use better skin? Let's see if it's going to turn here. My clicker has stopped. There we go. Renew Advanced. We're not going to go into this, but there is a whole skincare kit. It's the cleanser. The Renew 28 is the white tube. Then there's a serum. So we have 3 Redox products, and the serum is just for extra plate, you know, those sensitive areas. And then a beautiful moisturizer. And again, everything that ASEA does is safe and effective, and you can use it on anybody. It's amazing.
Today in my office, one of my patients who's been using ASEA for years ran out of Renew 28 and hurt her ankle. And all she had was serum. And she put the serum on 3 times in 5 minutes, and she said, I couldn't believe it. So I waited till the next morning. It was a little sore again. She did it again. She said, it hasn't come back. She said, that stuff works, and that was not designed for ankles. That was designed for trouble areas on your face.
Exactly. Again, ASEA came out with a beautiful supplement line, and it is your multi. It's a Life Max. It's it's an active
lifestyle and vitality formula. If you don't want to age, if you don't want your brain to age, that's what you want to use. And if you don't want your gut to age and you want it to function beautifully, Biome is an amazing blend of pre and probiotics. Brilliant, brilliant supplementation decisions.
Yes. So ask the person that invited you here to show you more about these supplements, because we're not going to go into those tonight. We're focusing on the Redox products. Let's talk about third-party validation real fast, because that's important, because people are like, well, how do we know? ASEA, again, goes above and beyond. They always go for the best of the best. And that's what they did. So we talked about Tourette Laboratories, who did the genetic
Yep, that was Dr.
studies.
Ken Ward, who, by the way, doesn't have 1, 2, or 3 board certifications. He has 4. Yeah. In the center, that's Dr. Neiman from the North Carolina Research Campus at Kannapolis. That guy is a wizard PhD. And they've been doing so much research on our product. At first they laughed, and now he puts his name on some of our patents. They were so impressed. Hippocrates Health Institute, we'll talk about them in a minute. Stevens and Associates on the bottom, and Dermatest. Dermatest gave our skincare 5 stars for effectiveness and 5 stars for safety. You almost never find that. And one of the most important on this page is BioAgilytics. BioAgilytics is a company that is a global company, and they certify 22 of the top 25 biotech and pharmaceutical products in the world. So when you say that your product is Lipitor or whatever it is, they certify that that's true. So we went to the best in the world and said, we want you to certify that we are not salt water. We are trillions and trillions of redox signaling molecules in every bottle, and you will see that stamp on every bottle and pouch.
And you know what? That's an important thing, that because it's certified and our production facility is FDA registered, NSF, GMP, which means that it is completely guaranteed. It is safe. You know what's in it because BioAgilytics says so. And make sure you don't ever get things. An article just came out on Amazon, and they were caught selling by third party.
Counterfeit fraud garbage,
yeah.
Supplements. And they actually came out themselves, yeah. Amazon, and said, yes, we've been selling some. We have so many reports of the people who are buying Amazon products of ASEA, and it is counterfeit, it is garbage, it is not guaranteed. Make sure that you are buying it from the person that invited you to this webinar.
If they're selling it on another third party, they are criminals. Do not. Because by the way, Amazon contacted a woman that was taking supplements. It wasn't ASEA, but that was a counterfeit. 2 weeks after she'd been taking it, they contacted her, Amazon, and said, stop taking it. It could be harmful. So just make sure you buy from the FDA.
Don't buy from Amazon. Buy from the person who invited you here.
We have lots and lots of third-party validation. Let's just go real quick through this.
Happily. Okay, this is Anne-Louise Gittleman. She is one of the world's foremost experts in functional and nutritional medicine, New York Times bestselling author. She's written 30 books. Her most recent book includes ASEA, of course, and she says, I believe ASEA is worthy of a Nobel Prize in medicine. It's the most powerful lifestyle supplement and integrative medicine on the planet. She's constantly on the lookout for natural products that can override your genetics. And one product stands out among all the rest, and it's ASEA, which simply signals your cells to be healthy. Dr. Gary Samuelson, the atomic medical physicist who helped stabilize ASEA and make it possible, he says, the redox signaling process is remarkable because it is the process that allows us to regenerate tissue and maintain normal function and capacities. This technology has the potential to spearhead the greatest advances of health we have ever seen.
Why wouldn't it's fascinating to me that there is scientists and PhDs, atomic medical physicists,
Nobel Prize nominees
that are saying this product is life-changing. It fascinates me that people will just take anything. They don't care. They don't look into it. They don't look into the safety. By the way, $6 million in safety studies alone that ASEA did. Make sure when you're taking your supplements, make sure that you check and see how many safety studies they've done. Probably not.
Exactly. And how many people do you know, if you offer them a Snickers bar, they'll eat it.
I
but
know.
if you offer them Redox, they'll say, let me do some research.
I know.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay, so Hippocrates Health Institute, one of the greatest health and wellness institutes for people who are very, very sick down in Florida.
All over the world, people go.
Exactly. They come from everywhere. They said, after immersing ourselves in both the science behind ASEA and the empirical evidence that has emerged, we would strongly advise utilizing this important contribution to human health. They did their own 1-year placebo-controlled study with ASEA with people who were ill, who had the same conditions, and the ones who used ASEA had much better results, and now they use it down at Hippocrates.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. So Forbes magazine, anybody heard of Forbes? Forbes just came out a couple months ago, and they said a couple of things, but they said a super supplement to repair damaged cells. We won't go into the whole article, but they were saying, ASEA, take it, use it.
They were talking about how it helps brains. Huffington Post, they came out with this great article, 5 emerging technologies in science that will shape your future. So they said that there were all these cool new technologies. They chose 5 of them. They said these are some of the craziest game-changing technologies that were starting to take off in 2016 that will shape our lives. Number 4, redox signaling technology. These molecules have been around for eons, but not until recently we learned about their central importance in our health on a cellular level. This new technology is emerging that inserts healthy redox signaling molecules into your body, helping to repair and replenish your aging cells. Since we are made up entirely of cells, every organ in the body can potentially benefit from this.
Are you guys getting that? Are you starting to understand that people all over the world are talking about this? This is now 10 years for ASEA, 9 years 10 years ago when they first brought it out. It's just amazing. So let's just keep going. Let's just talk real fast about why not pharmaceutical? Because people go, well, gosh, if it does this, it does all of these things, why isn't it pharmaceutical? It was going to be a pharmaceutical. And Burtis Norton and Tyler Norton, Burtis is the founder, and he was sitting on a biotech. He was asked to sit on a biotech company, help them to raise money, see if they could save their company, because Burtis was the VP of strategy for Kraft General Foods. And he brought them to a $36 billion company. He was not a network marketer. He is a Fortune 50. And people, again, companies would bring Burtis in to help them to strategize and save their company. He was sitting on this board. They had this saltwater product. He started taking it, and he started to have these great health improvements. And so he started to do his own research to figure out what the stuff was. Long story short, the company needed to go out of business. Burtis said, sell off your assets. But he realized there was something very special with this saltwater product. It didn't even have a name at the time. And so he took it and he put a bid in. He got some investors. They purchased it, but it was not stable at that time. It couldn't be put into a bottle and sold. So that's when he brought in Dr. Gary. He brought in people. They got it stabilized, which was, it's been impossible. They've been trying to figure this out since 1998, the discovery of one of these molecules. They've tried to do this, and it was impossible. And so they stabilized it, and they spoke to a pharmaceutical company, one of the biggest in the United States, and they said, you cannot have redox signaling molecules. It's impossible. So Virtus said, we do. They flew out their team of researchers. They went through all the research, and they were like, oh my gosh, you guys have redox signaling molecules. They wrote them a check. They handed them a check and said, this is more money than anything, and we offer you this check, and we take the product. And Virtus said, what does that mean? And they said, well, the people that you have on it, they had 40 people in the beginning. They gave 40 people this product, and all of them had very serious health conditions, just to see, would they drink it? What would they do with it? Well, that 40 people, no, 35.
40.
Oh, it was 40. Turned into 135 people. It went to 20 different countries because people were having these miraculous results with it. And so those 135 people, they said, have to come off of it. We take the product back. You take the check, we take the product, and we're going to finish the FDA trials, and we're going to make a drug. Or we're going to shelf it. We don't know what they were going to do with it. And Virtus said, I can't take these people off of it. It wasn't about the money for him. He had plenty of money. And he said, I can't take these people off if they need it to survive. And they said, let them go. Let them go. It's for the greater good. Let them die. And Virtus and Tyler said, we can't do that. And so they made the choice to not take the check. And Virtus was about, he said, I want to leave a legacy for the world. And that has been his dream. Never about making money, but leaving a legacy. And now it's come to fruition. It's just amazing. So he turned down the money for us, and we're forever grateful.
We are. And that's why we can talk to you about it, because it's network marketing, and boy, are we thankful.
So here's the reason number 7.
Okay, so reason number 7, these are bleak. So everybody pay attention for a minute. 1 in 3 Americans has no money for retirement.
That's scary.
Okay, why don't Americans have money? Because of the high cost of living, low salaries, debt balances, not budgeting properly. How much money do people have in their savings account? 34% have 0, and 35% have $1,000.
Wow. That's why I said, when people say that, I don't know, who doesn't need additional income? This is very
Exactly.
bleak.
And you can see that little cute face on the right thinking, yikes, no kidding. But we have an answer.
We do. So let me just talk about that right now. So 10 ways. Now, this is not us saying this. This is from an independent company that says 10 ways to choose a great network marketing company. And again, there's certain criteria, whether you're with ASEA or not. If you choose to do network marketing as a business, make sure that the company you choose has all of these things. So has the company been around for at least 5 years? Yes. ASEA's been around for 10 years. Is the company well capitalized? Absolutely. They've been debt-free since inception, profitable since year 1, and last year over $125 million in sales in over 34 countries.
Now we're in 35 countries.
35 countries. Does the company offer products that are unique? Let me just click this here. Absolutely. There is no other redox signaling supplement in the world. None. So it's absolutely unique. Is there a genuine need for the product or service? 100%. Every single person needs this product. Is it a service or a trendy service or fad? Absolutely not. It's not a mascara. It's not another oil. It's not another leggings. This is something that is around, and it's going to be around forever. Oops. Let me go back here. Can you generate immediate income? You can start earning money tonight. Let me just keep going through this. Hold on here. Does the marketing system take full advantage of technology? You bet. So ASEA, again, has what's called ASEA Business Coach, helps you every step of the way. It's your own personal assistant. It's amazing. It's a person who introduced you to the opportunity, committed to your success. 100%. And that's the beauty of this business, is that your success is the person who brought you in, their success. Everybody works together. Whether you're on our team or any other team, everybody works together because this product is so important to get out to the world. Is there a way to build your business part-time without losing your full-time income? Of course. And that's what most people do. They just started just a little bit, start sharing it with friends and family because they want to see them have great benefits. And a lot of people, their whole goal is to make enough part-time to be able to quit their full-time job. Who wouldn't? And will you have fun? We've had 9 years of fun. Absolutely, we have a winner.
ASEA is a winner. Yes, it is. Do we have any fun?
Yes. So these are, again, this isn't to impress you, but to impress upon you what happens with this company. So these are just some of the trips that we have won because we've helped people just by sharing this product. We've gone all around the world. Me with my high school diploma. It doesn't matter whether you have a high school diploma or you have a doctorate or a PhD or anywhere in between. This is for everybody. Anybody can do it. And so it's just been so much fun.
Okay, yes. So an independent review was done of ASEA by MLMcompanies.org. And this is what they said about ASEA as a business. Operational excellence. Not a scam, real business, real products, patented, one of a kind.
Oh, we have a lot of patents.
We have tons multiple patents.
Nobody can copy this. Nobody.
They're
can
try, but
they
it's not going to work.
Right.
Better Business Bureau, after 10 years, we have an A+ with no complaints. It's a medical breakthrough. It's unique. Nobody else has it. Huge advantages. Just ask our athletes. World-class athletes recover quickly and maintain health. And they said ASEA is backed by enough science. The claims ASEA is making about its products are true.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so DSA means different sustainable advantage. That's what you need when you are looking at a company. So ASEA produces its own products. It's unique, one-of-a-kind products in an FDA-registered facility. It has no competition. Important, again, how many companies out there, they just have, how many oils? And I don't mean to pick on oils, but there's tens of thousands of different oils or nutritional shakes or diet stuff. Again, no competition. It's highly patented, as we just spoke about, no copycats. Again, 100% owned and operated by ASEA, the manufacturing process, which is, again, very important. 100% safe for all ages. And it doesn't matter the health condition. I don't care if you tell me you have 1,000 health conditions or you're on 1,000 medications, it's safe for you. It's debt-free since inception, as I spoke about. We're in over 35 countries, and it helps every single person, and the compensation plan plays generously, fair and generous.
Absolutely.
So real quick, we're not going to go into this, but a lot of companies will not disclose their income statements. They just don't, because they don't want people to see what is real. So this is for 2018. These were the incomes. So this is their 2019 income disclosure statement. Again, I'm not going to go into a lot, but as you can see, there's a monthly low, the average, and the monthly high of what people are making in this company. As a director, that's the first thing that you become. The average that people are making is $300 a month. That pays for your product. Bronze executive, the average person is making $2,000. That's enough for a house payment for most people. A diamond, $15,000 a month. Do you know anybody that could use an extra couple hundred, couple thousand? Our ambassador diamonds last year making average $110,000. Look at the highs on this, guys. Look at how much money is meant to be made. And it's just by helping people. It's fantastic. So this is ASEA's mission statement. It is to better people's lives and to be a force for good in the world. And our vision statement is become the recognized global leader in cellular health and redox-based technologies and achieve worldwide distribution of ASEA's life-changing products, financial opportunity, and culture. And this is what we strive to do. We also work with, not everybody's in it for the money or for the health, but a lot of people like to help people because of like with what we're doing with
Right.
the
So
Advancing Life Foundation.
ASEA has an Advancing Life Foundation, so we help people who need help. So we teach them to be self-sufficient, to be sustaining.
In other countries.
In other countries, we are helping to curtail child sex trafficking. That's the heart of our company, and that's why it is that we're here, because we love helping people in any way we can.
Yeah, and that's OUR, Operation Underground Railroad, which is child sex trafficking, and human sex trafficking is the second largest business in the world. It's only second to drugs. We have a problem here, and ASEA is behind it, and we're making a huge difference, which I just love. Well, let's see again. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. So let's end with this, guys. Who do you know? And it may not be you. Maybe you don't want better health or future health and wellness.
I'll bet they do.
Well, yeah, exactly.
The fountain of youth for yourselves.
Right. Financial freedom. And of course, you may have all the money in the world, but do you have the time to do all the things that you want to do? And that's a question to ask yourself. Is my health where I'd like it to be? Are you exactly where you want to be with your health? Have you thought about your dreams lately? If so, what would that look like to live your dream? We all had dreams. Are you where you thought you would be 10, 20, 30 years ago? How would it feel to just pick up and go anywhere you wanted? Can you imagine? Vacation wherever and whenever you want. How would it feel to own your life? It's never too late to turn back the hands of time and slow the aging process. And it's never too late to discover and live your dream life. And you can have that with ASEA. It has been absolutely life-changing for us and hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. It's just fantastic. So it's very expensive here to own your business with ASEA. If you want to join the business, it's $40. Can you imagine? $40, you get everything is taken care of it, from financing, lawyers, back office,
training, teaching,
everything
culture.
For $40. Where can you get something like that?
Well, so, maybe if you tried to buy a franchise at McDonald's, it would probably cost $40.
That's true.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, 40. So these are just some of the options. We're just giving you 1, 2, and 3. If you just want to take it for your personal self and you don't want to do the business, you just want to just take the product. There you go. Case of ASEA, 2 tubes of RENU, and what you get for it, 6 mini tubes for $200, and the enrollment fee is $40. The business pack is the second one. That's 4 cases of ASEA. Maybe you and your spouse, or you and a loved one want to share, or you just want to get that discount and get those extra bonus. By the way, we have an auto ship loyalty rewards program. So everything that you order that's on an auto ship, you're getting points and you're getting free product. We get free stuff all the time. Everybody, it's just fantastic.
We have 3 free cases sitting in our back office.
It's amazing. And then number 3, if you really want to go for it and just do this as a business, you may want the entrepreneur pack. Now, ASEA is not about filling your garage with tons of product. This is literally 6 cases. If you wanted to have some to, again, share with friends, family, start selling it, whatever it is. But it's not about selling it from your garage, because ASEA drop ships to everybody. So they literally go to your website that you get for $40. They click on join or order, and they order it. You don't have to do anything. You just get them. You just share these products.
Get people on these webinars and let us and others help you.
Yeah. So those are just a few of the choices. Again, you can do a la carte. There's the supplements. There's the other skincare. Talk to the person that invited you here about which would be the best option for you. Can we make a recommendation?
I think we should make a recommendation. I think you should let us make a recommendation now. You should try these products, not for a month, but for 90 days. Join the business, or do both. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain. The product is guaranteed. This can be the greatest decision that you've ever made in your whole life. It's one of ours. It's been 9 amazing years. I got my wife back, and we have helped thousands of people to get their family members back and to help with their finances and their health. It is a joy.
Absolutely. And you know, why do you take supplements? And those supplements that you're taking, are they doing anything? Because without redox signaling supplements, those antioxidants are not working. And how many people do you know that do everything right and they're just not getting better? Maybe they just need a supply of redox signaling molecules.
Exactly.
Because by the age of 50, we only have 50% left. Children are the ones that heal so quickly because they have a full supply. Aging, disease, just decline is a lack of redox signaling molecules. So there's nothing better than making a living while making a difference. And that is absolutely the truth for the people in this company. We love it. We wouldn't change anything. So again, please get back to the person that invited you here. We are very appreciative that you took this time. And
join us.
Yeah.
And we will see you later.
See you later.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.